Hey, this is Andy Lockwood from Lockwood College Consulting. Thank you for stopping by this website. And what I wanted to talk to you about is my new programs, a new coaching program that I have designed for a couple of reasons. Let me explain a little bit about what the program entails and why I put it together. Starting with the why. The reason that I came out with this is really twofold. The first reason is that this is a very low-priced way to kind of dip your toe in the water to see if you like my information. At the same time, I recognize that not everyone can afford to pay me between, $2,000 to more than $15,000 for my advice. So, typically, I do workshops and I get between 50 to 120 families to show up. And out of that group of 120, there's probably, I would think, about 70 or so families that are right for my assistance. Out of those 70, I may pick up 25% as actual clients at the most. Sometimes it's 10%. But that means there's a whole lot of other people who need my help, but simply just either don't want to lay out the cash at the time or don't have the cash. Either way, this is why I came up with this program, because for those families who truly can't afford the high-priced consultant, this is a great plan for them. And for those families who can afford it, but like I said before, want to dip their toe in the water, so to speak, figuratively, metaphorically, then this is a way for them to possibly get to know me a little bit and decide if they want my personal assistance. And I guess the other option is if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you do your own plumbing or yard work or roofing or whatever, this is a great program for you. So that's why I put it together. Now let me list a few of the things that I cover in this 16 module. Actually, it's more, but I'm committing to a 16 module course that covers two different types of information. On the financial side, if you are wondering where the merit scholarships are and how to qualify for them, that's covered in this course. There's a financial aid 101 type of course where you understand everything you always wanted to know about financial aid but were afraid to ask. I cover how to research and compare colleges, how to calculate your estimated family contribution, and how to lower it legally, ethically, and morally, and I give actual examples. What about the mistakes on the FAFSA? I cover the 17 biggest mistakes on the FAFSA that you need to avoid that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. What happens after you submit your FAFSA? What should you do? That's a big step. I cover that. How to appeal a less than desirable financial aid award. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I just actually the file's over here. I just finished off an appeal for a family that on paper really didn't deserve anything, but we slanted the appeal toward the professional discretion of the financial aid office, and lo and behold, a 5-paragraph letter turned into $20,000 worth of free money from Providence College. I was very happy about that. So that's covered here also. How to compare different financial aid awards. Student loan traps and how to avoid them. So that's the nuts and bolts of the financial aspect of this course. But there's a whole lot of information that is what you would hope or wish in your wildest dreams that your guidance counselor would cover. So, a lesson on how to select colleges, how to choose careers, and I give you access to my really expensive software description and a series of videos on how to use that. College application secrets, how two people can look the same on paper, but one person will get in to many more colleges because of the way he or she filled out the application. This is strange but true information. It's valuable information. Secrets of how to craft a compelling essay. An essay so meaningful that college admissions officers will practically crawl naked over broken glass to admit your student. Pardon the artistic license, but writing a college application essay is an art. It cannot be a boring, left-brained type of paper that's going to get you an A in your English class. It's got to be interesting. It's got to be grabbing. So a headline like "Crawling Naked Over Broken Glass," it might be going a little bit too far, but it got your attention, and that's the approach that I take in my advice to how to write an application essay. Tips on how to take the SAT and ACT, mistakes to avoid, resume and extracurricular secrets, how to craft a compelling essay, compelling resume, and how to describe your extracurriculars the right way, and how to avoid the mistakes of describing them the wrong way. What about the college interview? I give tips on that. Visiting colleges, I have a mini lesson on that. It's 5 or 6 tips, things that you want to make sure that you cover on the college visit and things that are a waste of time. What about time management in general? Learning to master your academic workload and fit everything in the college has to offer. What if you get waitlisted? I have strategies to get off the waitlist. How to avoid the freshman 15. That's a good one. I threw that one in. And social media problems, how to avoid them. So there's more stuff here too. What I also want to tell you about are a couple of bonuses. Now, I do have this described as a do-it-yourself type of course that you can crank out in 16 or slightly more than 16 modules. It's a ton of information. You're not going to feel like you got enough, that you were lacking in information. For this price, it's amazing how much information you're getting. The value of the information is a multiple of the price that we're asking. However, it's a double-edged sword because it might be the type of thing where you just don't know where to start. Even though I've organized and I've outlined this in such a way that I recommend that you do it, I know that some people are going to want more help. So there's a couple of bonuses that I'm throwing in. Perhaps the most significant bonus are 2 50-minute consultations. 15-minute consultations with me. If you prepare, and we'll help you prepare, we'll shoot you a form, we will have more than enough time to cover all of your burning questions. Because personally, I hate it when I sign up for something and I need support, I have a question and I can't get to someone other than a call center in India or something like that. You will actually be able to get through to me. You will have access to my private email. You will also have access to my open call-in days, my office hours on the phone, that are going to be a minimum of once per month, and as we get closer to the application season, it'll be at least 2 times a month. So there's other bonuses too for you to review on this page, but I just wanted to shoot this quick video to give you that overview and to tell you it's not just about the information being dumped on you. You also have limited, extremely limited, but effective access to me about your personal questions. Okay, so please review the offer, and I would welcome you in the program. I hope you take us up on the offer. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.